All right, my friends, this week on Prof and Dev Play Games, we are talking Nintendo numbers and what we've been playing. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, welcome to episode 502. My God, of Prof and Dev Play Games. Over there is Anthony. He's a dev. He plays games. He makes games. He probably does other things too, but I never mention those things. And I'm Larry, a professor. I also do other things, but I never mention them. How's it going?
You're reading right now. You're reading.
I'm reading like a motherfucker. It's crazy how much I'm reading, and my daughter is so into it as well. We're competing for November to see who reads the most books. I get we have a sticker chart we're doing. She gets a sticker for every book. I get one sticker for every 2 books. Even if I was doing one sticker for every book, she'd be kicking my fucking ass, man. She is going crazy, and we've been waiting for her to explode into reading, and it's finally happened.
Yeah,
it's great.
That's great. It's awesome.
But man,
my kids are still voracious readers.
It's amazing. So good.
Which is good. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been picking up. What did I pick up? I had a new copy of Neuromancer, so I started reading that again.
Oh my God. The 20th
it's like
time.
my 20th time, probably something like that.
That's so funny.
But this time I'm trying, actually that's really helping me de-stress at night, because how I'm trying to read it is very intentional this time. Mm-hmm. And just like, no, I'm going to really focus on every sentence and every word and really just and try to take it all in. Where previous times reading, I've read it so much, I can just like feel like I'm flying through it. And I'm like, no, let's just really try to immerse myself in the prose and the words and help me relax at night some and like decouple myself from screens and workday stresses or anything.
Totally.
And it's really good to do that. And I'm enjoying this novel at a level I haven't enjoyed in a very long time.
That's really cool.
Being able to sit at like certain sentences and word choices and being like, oh, that's neat. I wonder why they chose that, and like think through the scenes and everything. Still a really good book. And it's great to get prepped because there's an Apple TV show of it coming out. And I'm also reading it through the lens of like, how are they going to make a TV show out of this? Like, where are the chapter, like the episode breaks going to be, and how they might handle some of the weirdness of this novel.
Apple TV has just been so good. Like it really, I would feel confident, but I guess we'll see.
I am very confident. It's just one of those like, oh, please don't mess this up.
Yeah. Totally.
And I think they have a good track record, especially with sci-fi right now. Yeah. So, I also, books are great.
So good, man. It's incredible.
It's been nice. I'm like, all right, reading. I enjoy that too.
I haven't read like this in years. Like since the 2019, before the pandemic, or even 2020 before the pandemic started, I think I had like 40 books that year, and the year before that I had 80, and then after that I was like 10.
Yeah,
5, 7, and now I'm up to fucking 35 or something. And I had 3 going into the middle of October. So, it's been insane. Audiobooks help, obviously, and the commute helps. And if I'm reading a book on paper, I'm also listening on audiobooks. So I'm able to just go quickly through it. And there's a bunch of short books I've been reading as well. So read like 5,000 pages this year so far.
Nice.
So, yeah,
nice.
Feeling awesome. But this is a video game podcast. I know it. So we're going to talk about Nintendo numbers. Nintendo put out their another
6 month number. It was like ending September 30th or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So nothing in October is in these numbers, but Switch 2 is up to 10 million. Switch 2 is going to overtake the Wii U in less than a year.
Yeah, pretty much. And I want to say I've seen stuff that it's selling faster than the original Switch did.
Yes,
in the same time frame. Which is kind of crazy. Regionally, it sold roughly 3.7 million in Americas, 2.4 million in Europe, 2.35 million units in Japan. Like just one country of Japan compared to all of Europe is just almost comparable.
Oh shit.
And then other 1.93 million. Like that's like Japan was ready for this thing. They wanted they clearly wanted a Switch too.
Yeah, wow. The US numbers feel kind of low. 3.7 million. I know it's not low, but I would have expected more than that. But I think it's macroeconomic conditions.
Yeah, that might make it a little hard. I will be honest.
Yeah. To afford to buy this luxury item, basically.
Yeah,
but the attach rate for Mario Kart was like 92%, which makes sense. Yeah. Most people bought the fucking bundle.
Everyone needs a game.
Yeah,
you don't buy a new console, and you'll probably want a new game at least to show it off. And like you said, the Mario Kart bundle was very well priced if you're going to get one.
Yes.
Because why not just pay the $550 more to just get a game you're probably already going to play with this console anyway?
Wasn't it 500? It was 450 for the console and 500 for the bundle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was $50 more than just the console.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, because that whole $80 price point for Mario Kart World, when they were selling it for basically 50 for 92% of the people.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Donkey Kong Bonanza sold basically 3.5 million units in that time. That's really good.
Pretty fucking good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the numbers for Switch 1 were creeping up towards PS2.
I know. Getting close. 154 million, and then you get to 160.
A price cut would do that, but they did a price increase instead, so I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I won't know how much they care in the end about it or not.
They probably don't, which is mind-boggling. Don't you want to have the crown?
They don't care. They're like, do we care about the crown? No, we're selling a boatload of Switch 2s, so that seems pretty good.
Yep, exactly.
They can build their war chest and stay pretty solvent. And again, always, I've said before, and again, Nintendo makes money on every console they sell. They do not put out hardware that they lose money on.
Yep.
So, they make good profit all the time. So that's how they can weather things like a Wii U happening and being like, yep, all right, didn't work out.
Well, they've got a nice slew of software for the fall. They had Pokemon ZA, which we ended up picking up. My daughter was watching Beer Bear play for many hours. She's like, Daddy, can we get this game when it comes out? And I was like, it came out like 3 weeks ago or whatever. She's like, what?
That's why he's playing it.
Yeah, exactly. She was shocked. And I was like, you haven't been into Pokemon for a long time. I didn't think that you would be interested. But she is. So we picked it up and she's been playing it. And it's been great because she's been doing a ton of reading. And then when she finishes her homework and her reading, like she can play a little bit of Pokemon on the weekend. And it's just more reading. It's so much fucking reading. And I was like, you can't skip the dialogue. You got to read it. And she's like,
you're tricking you into the reading there.
Exactly. I'm like, you can play for as long as you want because this is really just reading practice. And she's like, but then she gets in the battles. It's really fun. She's having such a great time.
That's great.
Yeah. But then Hyrule Warriors is in 2 days. Yeah. And I don't understand how the rating is happening on your, oh no, it's got up to 8. Okay.
It's gone back up.
It's gone back up because it was at 80 when you click on the link, but it was showing you at 76. And I was like, that's weird. Yeah.
It was a bit lower initially, but then a bunch more reviews came in and got it up. So currently right now it's averaging about a point higher than the previous one. Yeah. Age of Calamity. I'm curious if more reviews will come in and will go up a little bit higher because the thing is it's rating at that, but 91% of critics are recommending the game.
Yes,
also.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm excited.
So it seems like in a weird place rating wise. They're like, exactly. It's fine, but you should play it.
It's an 8 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10, but you definitely need to play it. Like, wait,
play it. Yeah. Those are always funny when those mismatch, but yeah, that's out. And then in like 4 weeks, we get Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which they just had a new trailer today.
Yeah, did you watch it? It was really
cool looking. I was like, there's the trailer. There it is.
This should have been out weeks ago. This is really good looking.
Yeah, this guy. You're showing me Metroid Prime. Good.
Yep.
Okay.
And then before Metroid Prime is Kirby Air Riders.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm not sure that
they're really pushing that one. To be honest,
they really, dude. I was just like, we don't need a second direct, and then we watched the whole thing together, my daughter and I, and I was like, oh, this is actually necessary. Like, this is better than the first direct. This actually really sold me on this game. Like, there's just so much in this game. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
so.
it's kind of insane. Yeah, I mean, it's Sakurai. He's like, no, let's do this.
Yeah, we're going all in. We'll never have another game in this series. So this is it. Okay.
Interesting. I was looking up the Wikipedia. I didn't realize it was developed by Bandai Namco.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they were the devs, and then Sora, of course, Sakurai, managing it, but published by Nintendo. Japan is so weird with their collaborations of studios.
Well, they've been working with Bandai for a long time on Smash. So.
I know, on so much stuff. It's just funny to me. It's just like, huh.
Yep.
It's not internal to Nintendo, but it's just like these weird connections.
Well, the Koei Tecmo or whatever is
with Hyrule Warriors all the time. They're just like, Nintendo's like, we'll let other people make our properties. It's crazy, but it looks neat. It's just crazy to me. I'm like, really? Kirby Air Riders?
I know.
That's the one?
Yep, I agree. This is your bucket list item. I like to redo this one, but hey, it fucking looks really fun. So we're on day one. All these Nintendo games at the end of the year, we're in on day one. So
it's great, and they have a bunch coming out. So
yeah, man.
I feel like the other thing that I've been seeing, why I think like they have the 10 million Switch 2s by September 30th.
Yep.
As far as I can tell, I could just go in anywhere and get a Switch 2 right now.
They're just abundant.
They're just available. I saw them at Costco this weekend.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they had the bundles there if you wanted to get a Switch 2. I'm just generally, what do I have to do? I had to run through Target on the way in city downtown, pick up some vitamins, but they had them at the downtown Seattle Target, just a whole case of them. You want to get a Switch 2? They're available. So I just assume they're just everywhere at this point. Like, could I walk into a GameStop and get one? Probably.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could.
But that's the thing. I'm like, oh, then this number is probably they can meet the demand for the holiday season, most likely. Yeah. So, I mean, that's usually what holds consoles back, is that a company can't meet the actual demand. So I'm pretty excited by that. Still got to figure out when I'm actually going to get one. I want one, but there's too many other expenses for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
life is in the way.
Yeah, life is in the way. A new mattress is needed. So my back doesn't fucking hurt. Like I'm now like, I'll sleep in bed, and by like the morning, my like back is killing me. I'm like, oh, but you're like, okay, I guess it's time.
Yeah.
But there's always things. But yeah, I think Nintendo they're doing really well, and it's crazy to see Nintendo just continue to do so well. Just nostalgia of our entire life of Nintendo just being there. And they're like, yep, we're still here. We're still making things that people want.
I love it. They're my favorite. It's so good.
Yeah.
And, you know, looking forward to what's coming next. The Animal Crossing, I think it's the January thing. There's like a Switch 2 update. I didn't catch if it was paid or not. I didn't notice. I assume it is, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, well, there's part of it's paid and part of it's not, I think.
There's some quality of life increases, like adjustments where like crafting, you can craft more than one thing at a time, which is like amazing. So happy about that. Oh, so and then there's a Link and a Splatoon. Yeah.
There's Animal Crossing. There's the 3.0 version, which is a free update.
Okay.
And then there's the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of it, which is the upgrade if you have a Switch 2. Right. That will cost a little bit of money. But yeah, the free stuff is the Zelda Villagers.
That's so cool. I want that so bad.
Yeah. You get Minero, Snooty Deer, and Tulin Jock Bird. And then you get a bunch of just items and Zelda items that you can craft and collect.
Hell yes.
I'm looking through the Nookipedia, of course. Tom Nook.
course.
Returning, 2 Splatoon collaboration villagers are coming back. Quality of life improvements. A new resort hotel thing to build. More islands. More collaborations. Oh, by assisting a resort hotel and increasing your brand recognition, you'll start stocking rare furniture items. These items are themed around classic Nintendo consoles and retro toys. If the player has an active subscription to Nintendo Switch Online, they'll be able to play one select game from 6 classic Nintendo consoles by interacting with the respective furniture items. So you can play, here's the games you can play. They have a Famicom, NES, Game Boy, Super Famicom, and Super NES.
Okay.
So Famicom game is Clu Clu Land.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that one is. It's probably a Japanese only thing. NES, you can play Ice Climbers. Game Boy, you can play Dr. Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Super Famicom, you can play Paneled the Pawn.
What's that?
It looks like a match 3-ish thing. Again, only in Japanese.
Yeah, sure.
And then for Super NES, you can play F-Zero inside Animal Crossing.
F-Zero, interesting choice.
Yeah. That's what? Why are they doing this? I mean, I get it. It's Animal Crossing. And it's funny to me that they're like, yeah, we're not giving you a new Animal Crossing. We're just expanding the one you already have.
Right. So we're not going to see a new Animal Crossing until maybe 2027 then, at least.
At least. It's great. It's ridiculous. Oh, there's a Lego items in there. Like Lego's doing an official collab with them. Yep.
Oh,
you can do a Lego brick building your house kind of thing. Yeah, the bunch of the Zelda stuff. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. That's going to sell so many copies. Holy crap.
Hell yeah.
Do I need to play Animal Crossing again? Maybe.
I plan to. When I switched over, I didn't realize it, but when I switched over to the Switch 2, I lost everything. I didn't realize that your island didn't transfer, but it's very clearly been said for a very long time. So, oh well. I guess there's some way I could have done it, but I don't know if I didn't know about it.
So, and this is a fun anecdote. An original Animal Crossing, the Animal Crossing New Horizons, you could make your own like tile sets, like flooring and stickers and stuff and clothing. So Liz, my boss, had made some. And this is one thing that she is now known for. She made a horror tile set, like bloody palms, streaks,
oh my God,
and everything. It got featured on like Polygon.
Oh, did it really? Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I wanted to make my horror. It just got picked up by news outlets.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's the image she says that will always go around. That's the one that got posted on news things. She made all these custom things.
Oh my God, that's so great. It's like, hi, here I am with this bloody hand. Oh man, it's so good.
Yeah, so that's really cool. I'm glad for Nintendo. I'm glad they're still doing this, and it feels like they just, I don't know what they're doing right now when it comes to hardware and games and keeping people excited about their platform.
Yep.
And it's not like they're doing anything different from what they were doing with the Switch. So
no, it's just a beefier Switch, to be honest.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Are any of the games that you've been playing lately coming to Switch 2? On Switch 2? The ones you can talk about,
I've only been playing one thing mostly.
What have you been playing?
Arc Raiders.
Oh man,
I've played so much fucking art. It's so good.
Is it really?
Shit.
Well, I hope it is.
Probably the best multiplayer shooter I played in a long time.
Oh man, I hope so, because it's fucking me on Fantasy Critic. Jesus.
Those reviews hit, and I was like, yeah, this is like
94.
They did it. They figured out how to make the extraction shooter palatable to like pretty much every shooter fan. I mean, it's still extraction. If you die, you lose the shit you took in.
Yeah, sure.
Hands down. That's part of it. The thing is, they've taken the sting out of that in so many ways. One, you can go in with a free random loadout. You don't know what you're going to get. You're going to just drop into the map and you're going to have random gun, a bunch of like healing items and just other miscellaneous stuff that honestly, I run with that probably 50% of the time. If I'm just trying to complete a mission or something where I'm like, if I'm not like heavily wanting to do combat, I'll just do one of those because I'm just like,
and then if you lose it, who cares?
Yeah, I don't care. But if you don't lose it, you come back with all that stuff that they gave you, plus anything you looted while you were out there.
Sure.
So you never feel like you're down and out completely. And so it feels very generous in that regard. And then coming back, win or lose, you always get, it's going to sound so dumb. Your pet chicken always collects things for you so that win or lose, you have items to collect when you get back to the base.
I will confirm that sounded dumb.
Yeah. You have a pet chicken, Scrappy. It's so ridiculous. So that helps take a bit of that sting out. And it feels like you can like, I can craft if I lost some stuff, I can craft back to a reasonable place if I want a better loadout. And then the part with extraction that has always been like hard is, I mean, this is PvPvE. One, I would say this game focuses on the PvE part a little bit harder. Like the enemies are hard. Like I'm probably more terrified of the enemies than I am players. But because the enemies are hard and there generally is an abundance of loot you can get, interactions with other players, my experience since playing since Thursday through Monday has been 90% very positive with other players. Like, wow. Not killing each other, being friendly. Like if you come across somebody, there's a very great emote system. I'm not using prox mic chat, mostly because I don't want to talk, but I'll use emotes to like, don't shoot, thank you, cheer, stuff like that. And if you're like approaching somewhere to like the extraction point, and you're like, hey, don't shoot, even if you don't know any people are around. Yeah, 90% of the time, no issues. People are like, cool, not going to shoot you. We're good. We're all good here. It's generated great stories for me already. Like Friday night, I was playing. And so I've been playing generally solo. That's one thing. And they separate solo players and players going in squads into different servers. Okay. So if I'm playing solo, I'm playing with a server that's full of only other people playing solo. Right. And generally that just means people are doing their own thing. They're just trying to finish missions, collect things. They're not really there to screw with other players so much. But I got to an extraction point, hit the button to call the elevator to leave. And a bunch of enemies started coming out, but then there were 3 other solo players showed up and we all just defended the elevator and each other until it arrived. And one of the guys had prox chat and he's like, thanks everybody. This is the first time I'm going to make it out alive. Oh,
that's so cool.
And it just felt great. And we're all like cheering and just being happy and we're getting out. And I'm like, oh, I think I get this now. But there is a tension every time you meet a new player, come across a player. Like, what are they going to do? Are they going to be cool? Or are they going to be jerks? Sunday afternoon, for whatever reason, for like 2 hours, felt like everyone was out for blood. And I don't know why Sunday afternoon, I was like, what the fuck? Everyone's been cool. I've had days of no one even shooting at me. And then Sunday afternoon, I had like 4 games in a row where it was like, nah, people are just going to be jerks. And I'm like, what? Why?
This is a PvPvE. Yeah, we're going to do the PvP.
Yeah. But I have heard if you play in like squads of 2 or 3, those servers tend to be pretty bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
Something about the psychology of playing with a group of people, like clearly drives people to just be more aggressive.
Yeah, I feel like the solo servers, like people want to bond with each other a little bit.
They want to bond. They want to just like let people do their own thing. Like, because no one's there to just generally shoot the other players. They're like, no, we're all here doing our own quests and all kind of have focus on our own loot that we want, and really killing another player to loot them, they're probably not going to have items that you actually care about. Yeah. Because their quests don't overlap with your quests or things that you're collecting or finding important. Okay. So there's not as much like incentive to do it. Only time I've actually killed someone is when they started a fight with me, and then I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna see who finishes this one. But yeah, it has its hooks in me. It's very much a game of just one more run. Oh, that's cool. Because there's always just a little something you can do. Like, oh, I just could get in there like 5 minutes. I just drop in. I know exactly where to go. I'll get this thing, and then I'll just get out as quick as I can. Do that, or I'm close to getting a level because it has a skill tree, effectively. So you have a build. So each time you level up, you get a point to spend on skill tree. And that has drawn me forward. I want to get specific loot, and I'm like, okay, I know I need to go to this building or this area, and I can get the loot that I want because I want to upgrade either a gun or a crafting bench area in my hideout so I can make more things. So it has like an RPG element to it more than I was expecting. And then it's effectively a roguelike with PvP sometimes.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, that's what the genre is. I'm like, oh, this very much it, and this would be much more roguelite than anything because you're always feeling like you're making some amount of progress, even if you fail. I explain it to people that it's very much the Hades style of roguelite.
Oh, wow.
It takes that bite out of it. It's like, yeah, it sucks that I lost that gun. That's, oh, well, but I did get this stuff. And if you're going in with your own like non-free loadout, you have safe slots. So if I go in with like my normal loadout right now, I have 2 safe slots where I can put any 2 items in these little slots. And even if I die, I'll get them when I finish.
Interesting.
So if there's quest items that I want, if there's specific materials I want, that I'm like, no, I'm hunting these, I just put them in those slots. So I'm like, yeah, if I die, it sucks. I lose some things, but I at least will get 2 things that I know that I need, that I've really came in for. Again, they've done stuff to take the bite out of this genre, but it actually and make it very approachable for just playing the game. So that's all the mechanics and the systems around it. The gunplay feels great. Sound design is amazing. The performance is incredible. Like, it's probably the best performant UE5 game I've ever played. It looks great.
I saw people talking about how it's the best performing game of the whole year. For those people,
it's so good. It's so optimized. Yeah. I've had no crashes with it. No crashes. All the server stuff has worked fine. I have a frame rate limiter at 75, and I've never seen it drop.
Oh, wow.
Because when I had it off, I was getting well over 100. I was like, I don't need to spin my GPU that hard. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I mean, I highly recommend this game. I've everyone on the System Era design team has now. We've all got copies. I bought copies for everybody. I'm like, you should be playing this game.
Oh, wow.
It's a great comp to Starseeker. Like, we're PvE, and we're not, I wouldn't say our game is Extraction. It's adjacent in some ways.
Sure.
But it's like, you should play that. Like, there's just a lot of neat stuff in a very run-based game. I think we're going to be playing a bunch of it just to as a design team, just to be like, hey, let's just analyze this. This is a worthwhile game to come out. And like, what is it doing and why is it doing what it's doing? But yeah, its Metacritic is, I think it's 94 right now. It's like 94. One of the highest rated games of the year.
Yep. Fucking crazy.
I'm glad I picked it up.
I bet Marathon's like, I'm glad we moved.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is the thing is, Marathon is going to be directly compared to this game, no matter what. Even though I think Marathon is focused on its PvP first, it came much more from, again, like Tarkov, and those are very PvP games. There are NPC, like AI in the maps, but the PvP is really where it's at. Where Arc Raiders actually, as I've read, started as a free-to-play PvE looter shooter. So the enemies were always supposed to be tough. Like that was the main focus, so you couldn't fight. And then sometime during development, it just wasn't clicking for them, and they added PvP in. There was just the ability to kill other players. And it immediately made the maps and the missions and the stories people could tell out of the game just that much better. And I see it. Like, I'd probably be the one before playing being like, why does it have to be PvP? But now every run I'm like, no, I get why the PvP is here. It sucks when someone tries to like PvP you and you get in the fight and you don't want to, but there's a certain tension to every interaction that adds excitement to the match. You're like, do I hear someone over there? Should I engage? Should I hide in this bush and just be quiet and wait for them to go? Should I try to emote? Should we team up? So I say, give the emote to want to team up to take down a bigger enemy. I don't know. There's a ton of just neat stuff coming out of it. And like I said, it just launched in a really good state. There was queues on Sunday a bit because I think it peaked at like 350,000 concurrent players or something. And they queued the servers a little bit. So it took like 5 to 10 minutes to get in game. But they did that instead of just like having instability. So,
yeah, it's better than server crashes.
Yeah. So I recommend, I think it's been a while since I've played an online shooter or anything. It's third person shooter. So,
it's interesting on SteamDB, but it's fourth place. Battlefield 6 is above it.
It is.
Battlefield 6 has been doing pretty well.
It has. Although people are pretty mixed on it at the moment. Their update people did not like. Because the latest update was very battle royale, and people were like, "Why are you putting this crap in Battlefield? We didn't want it
or whatever." Yeah,
yeah. They're like, "No, we liked Battlefield 6 because it was Battlefield, not like everything else on the market."
Right.
So, but I mean, it doesn't surprise me. The Battlefield just has bigger marketing budget, more well-known name. But Arc Raiders has been baking a move, consistently growing. These reviews coming out now are, I think, gonna draw even more people to it. The word of mouth is great. It streams really well because of the stories that people can see and tell, and the weird crap that can happen because there's the unknown of other players.
That was part of the appeal of Helldivers. Wasn't a PvP, but God, the stories that came out of it just made me want to keep playing.
Yeah, and that's the fun thing, and that's what this game is. Yeah, I'm having a blast. I should say, if you ever had time or want to play, I would totally be down. It's neat.
That's pretty enticing. Let me think about that. Okay, that would be a lot of fun. Anything else you've been playing this week?
No, that has been my main focus.
Very cool. I've been working late. I've been doing my doc school stuff. I've only managed to watch my daughter play Pokemon. She's played more video games than I have this week, and she hasn't played that much either. But I started Dispatch. I just got through the first part, probably the intro. I played about 20 minutes, so not too much. On the Steam Deck, it runs really well. It looks gorgeous. It looks like I'm like watching a movie, basically. I know that's what the point of
an animated movie. Yeah.
Yeah. It really looks that quality. And I decided to play with the QTEs off. I'm pretty sure I know what these are going to be. And I was right. There's like moments where like you like slide your sword or slide, a punch or whatever. So you slide your finger across the screen to make that happen. Because I have it turned off, there's like a probably 2-second pause in the action, and then it happens. So like that's where the QTE was at. But I just really like the choice-based narrative where you're choosing what your responses are from your character. And yeah, I just been so fucking tired since the time change and all the stuff happening at work that I haven't had a chance to play at night. I just go to bed and read a little bit and fall asleep. but it so far looks like it's going to be amazing. So, and I feel like the reviews are looking pretty good in that vein.
They are. I think that there's been a few reviews, not a ton, because I think people are waiting for it to finish to see if it finishes strong.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But I've seen people react to the end of episode 4 and they're like so excited. So,
oh wow. Okay.
I'm like, clearly people really enjoy this. The writing is like, if you only played it for 20 minutes, I watched past that point of people playing the first, it gets so good. Oh my God, it gets so good so fast after that.
I'm just impressed how I feel like the choices are interesting. I feel like the characters are immediately interesting. It looks good visually. It's stunning. It runs well on the Steam Deck. They just announced after 10 days they sold 1 million copies, which sounds like a pretty good milestone for them.
For them, that's for a game that is not based on any other property.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
This is like the Telltale guys doing a narrative game that is their own superhero stuff, not based on the big superhero brands. 1 million copies is pretty amazing for them. And you boot it up. It's Critical Role was involved. So there you go.
Second name, and it's Ad Hoc, then Critical Role. And I read, I think you maybe mentioned it last week, but I also read this week that their next game is going to be a Critical Role story.
Critical Role game. Yep.
Yeah. Yes, man. Like this in Critical Role. Fucking, I am there day one, man. This is proof of concept of their like Telltale formula on steroids. Like this is, I love this. This is so great. I played so many Telltale games. Yeah. And this is like better in every way. So it feels like they really came out swinging with this one of being like, no, we're going to show you what we can do when we're not really restrained. Well, I feel like people responded. Like the 1 million sales is fucking great. I wonder if do those numbers, do you know if those count like people who bought then refunded, or are they like, oh, it got purchased even though it got refunded, we're still going to count it as a sale? Or they're saying like,
I don't know, but refunds aren't that high typically. So
yeah. Oh, okay. So it doesn't probably matter.
No, like unless your game is like really, really bad, refund numbers on Steam are like less than 5%.
Oh, okay.
If less than 3%. Like most people never refund. Again, unless they buy a game and it's just bad.
Yeah, right.
This game's not bad.
No, clearly not.
It runs. I'll be curious when more like how it ends overall, what it's building to. But man, I've laughed out loud so much just watching streamer play this game.
That's awesome.
God.
Looking forward to getting to that. I just have not been awake enough at night.
I'm really wondering, like, it looks so good. If they'd eventually maybe just put it out edited as like a show,
as a movie or something like that.
Yeah, because they could. It does look as good. Like at times, like why isn't this just an animated thing? I get you need to make your own decisions and stuff.
Choices,
but maybe like for people who aren't going to play it, just like here you go.
Yep.
Pay for this little thing and you can watch the story. Because man, that's the thing. I'm just like, I want people to experience the writing. It's so good. And the characters. And you haven't even met Laura Bailey's character yet.
No, I've only met like a couple characters.
Yeah. But yeah, well, that's cool.
Good stuff, man. So
yeah.
Awesome. Well, speaking of tired, I'm fucking just drooping in my chair here, man.
Time change is killing you, isn't it?
Fucking me up, man. It's really bad. And I don't know why. So I'm just going to listen to my body. Thanks, everyone, for listening to our podcast. A couple days late due to fucking time change shit and work and whatever else. But we will be back next week to talk more video games. I'll be able to give you my thoughts on Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, which will be awesome.
Nice.
My daughter's so excited. Cool. Anything else for the podcast, Anthony?
No, I'm good.
Awesome. Well, folks, thanks for listening, and we will see you next week.